welcome to Prescott Valley Chamber of Commerce Community Connection. Thank you for being with us today. We're so glad you're here. I'm Gloria Gross. I'm filling in for Marnie today. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Prescott Valley TV, for letting us do this. Every 2 weeks we do our show and we post things that are going on all over town, so thank you for that. Our first guests are from Chicago, which is coming up in just a few weeks here, not too long, just a week. We have Mike Nachi and Leah Morales. You guys are two of the stars of the show, so tell me all about it.
Shall I go first?
Go for it.
Okay. Well, the show was actually written about things that occurred back in the pre-Depression, I guess, during, what do they call it when you couldn't sell alcohol? Prohibition.
Prohibition,
There's
there you
that
go.
50-cent word. So that was made into a play and then into a musical. And I would say that it is one of the most popular musicals in Broadway history, certainly.
Yes.
So, yeah, Chicago is one of everybody's favorites, just from the movie that came out 20 years ago. It won an Oscar. And I jumped at the chance when I found out about this role of Billy Flynn, the attorney, in the show. And then on my right, Leah Morales is a prisoner. Right?
Ooh.
Don't I hire you, or you hire me and I get you
hire
out
you.
of? That's right.
You're my lawyer.
Oh. Now, you were telling me before we started that this was supposed to happen in 2019, but then COVID hit, and 3 weeks before, everything was canceled. So you've kind of prepared yourselves for this, but it's been a while. And now here we are in 2022, and this is really going forward. You're doing 8 shows starting on April 14th. So if people haven't got their tickets, they need to do that and do that now. Tell us a little bit more about the show, Mike.
Okay, well, there are 3 main leads. I guess let's say 5 or 6 and keep everybody happy. But the show is really about women getting away with bad behavior, I would say, right? And so it's a turnaround in what history has shown us over the last 100 years of men getting away with just as much if they have enough money to hire a lawyer like me. So it is a musical, and it's kind of a comedy too. At least my role, I'm always looking for areas to make people laugh.
Good.
It is definitely a dance show. It is a music show, and there's a lot of good acting too.
Awesome.
Yeah. It's really relevant to today as well. It really goes into how the media plays a role in how things are portrayed and how people can get away with murder. There's a very, very famous numbers from this show, specifically Cell Block Tango, which goes into the 6 Mary murderesses and what exactly they did to get put in jail. And it's a huge number with lots of dancing and monologues scattered throughout the music, and it's just a blast to watch.
Burlesque style.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Our choreographer is Sasha Nass.
Oh,
with
she's
the
amazing.
Movement. Oh, she's fantastic.
She is.
With the Movement Studio, and she choreographed the whole show.
Oh,
and
wow.
one of her specialties is burlesque, and it shows throughout the show, specifically in that number, especially while, of course, keeping homage to Bob Fosse and his original choreography for the show.
That is amazing. I've been to one of her burlesque shows, and it is quite revealing.
You may have
Say
seen
the
the 2 of
least.
us then.
No. So it opens on the 14th.
Correct. Runs Thursday through Sunday, and then the subsequent Thursday through Sunday. And we would be remiss if we didn't mention some of the other people involved in the
definitely.
show. I mean, Professor Nanette Hofer is the director of the show.
Oh, okay.
And every time I think of how hard we've worked over 2 years to get where we're at right now to perform, I think of what she's had to do. Right? Everything is up to her. Right? So everything that goes wrong, you're going to point the finger at her, and she's done a wonderful job of coordinating all the things that have to go correct, the sets that are being built, the musicians that are hired, the costumes that are being sewn, and then all of the people who are specifically working in those fields. So who else should we mention?
Our music director is Dr. Joshua Harper, who has really done a great job getting the whole cast to sing in perfect synchronicity and harmonies. And our band director is Professor Christopher Tenney, who's one of
he's
the best
amazing.
band directors I've ever
is.
worked with. And he's doing a fantastic job already. We've just recently added him into our rehearsal process so he knows how everything goes.
Okay.
Our band is, I think the majority of them are part of the Trailblazers, which is the top
wow.
jazz band at the college. And they're already rehearsing, and I'm so excited because they're a stellar band.
Good,
so
yes.
it's going to be a really awesome pit orchestra, and the way it's set up is pretty cool. They're like sort of in the pit, but you can see them too. It's like because they're part of the show, so it's very interesting having them like halfway in and halfway out. So
that'd
I'm
be
looking
cool.
forward to hearing how they sound once it all comes together.
Definitely.
Yeah, there's a whole room underneath the stage at the college. People
I
wouldn't
knew there
realize
was,
that.
and I've never been up on the stage to look down into the pit, but I knew there was a room down there, and that's where most of the orchestra normally sits. But so we'll be able to see some of them this time.
Yeah,
yes.
they'll be slightly visible to us, also,
slightly
which is
visible.
important.
Yeah, yeah. It's an interactive band.
Oh,
it's very cool.
nice.
Lots of cool sound effects. There's a couple of times where Professor Tenney has lines. Where he's like, 5,
really?
6, 7, 8. I mean, so it's
wow.
cool. It's really neat.
They're really
having
involved.
them.
They're like their own character
Yeah.
That is
in the show. And
good.
then
That is
Joni
good.
Cole, Adriana King,
Yes.
is working in the costume department with us.
Oh, they're amazing.
Our stage manager, Camden Martinez. Oh, I apologize. As well as Kelsey Clare, who would be
Yes.
the assistant
Assistant.
director.
Oh, that's amazing. Going to be a wonderful show. I'm sure of it. I haven't got my ticket yet, but I need to do that quickly.
Yes, they're selling quickly.
I
that's
bet
for
they
sure.
are. So you can go to ycpac.com and get your ticket. And can't you pick out your seat when you,
You
do
can.
that?
You
You can
can.
pick out the seat that you want if
Right.
there's anything available, I should say.
Yeah.
Because the way it's going, it may not be. But it's at Yavapai College Performing Arts Center, and that is an amazing facility.
Oh, it's
They
gorgeous.
do great shows there all the time. This won't be another one. And I see on my thing, it says, step back into the era of speakeasies, bathtub gin, and all that jazz. That's one of the ones I think everybody remembers is all that jazz. It's a great song. Thank you guys for being here today. We appreciate it. I love the costumes that you have. It's going to be a wonderful show. Be sure and get your ticket. Yavapai College Performing Arts Center. You can go to ycpac.com or call 928-776-2000 and get your tickets there. Don't forget, it starts April 14th through the 24th, Thursday through Sunday, both weekends. So get your tickets before it's too late. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back.
Thank you, Gloria.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear. Call me Papa Bear, because I'm grilling up dinner. Do you get it?
Yes, good job.
So, what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
Ha 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 ha.
See, Smokey thinks I'm funny.
So, I just moved in with this family, and it's embarrassing. The little one, he likes to go outside and crawl around in the giant litter box. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, I was born and I knew how to use the litter box. Look at that. That's disgusting. Oh, poop already. You're making me nervous. Oh, okay, I can't look at this anymore. I really hope he grows out of this, for his sake.
Welcome back to Community Connections with Prescott Valley Chamber of Commerce. Thank you, Prescott Valley TV, for letting us come and do this show. Next, we have the Bike Rodeo and Car Seat Check. I have Amy Stone, Command Staff Assistant, and Sean Coswell, Sean, Traffic Sergeant. Oh, I hope I don't get stopped by you sometime. They have come to talk to us about this rodeo and give us all the information we need, you guys.
Yeah, so we're really excited. We have our event coming up, the Bike Rodeo and the Car Seat. The Car Seat Check is new. myself and then another officer, LPO Mike Klein, we recently got certified in car seat checks.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's the first time that we've had this, well, not the first time, but it's the first time in a long time we've had this event here at the PD. And so we're really excited to bring that to the community and make sure kids from infant all the way to teens are safe. That's our main goal here, is just to keep the kids in our community safe. So the bike rodeo, kids are more than welcome to bring their own bicycles. We'll have a obstacle course they can go through that presents the stop signs, the yield signs, pedestrians, I mean, the whole nine. And we'll have officers out there too to help them kind of go through it and teach them as they go. They also bring their helmets, but if they don't have a helmet, we have plenty to give away.
Oh, good.
Yes, and we'll have officers there to help fit the helmets for them to make sure that they fit properly. Along with their bikes too, we'll make sure that their brakes are working, their seat is where it's supposed to be, to just go over the whole bike with them. So it teaches the kids, you know, more than just safety, just about their bike as well and how it's used and when to move their seat up, and along with parents. And we'll have lots of giveaways. We have got reflective snap bracelets. We have lights for the bicycles, so if they're out at dusk, you know, riding the bike during summer, cars can see them. We have coloring books, I mean, the whole nine. So we're really excited.
That's going to be great. And it's April 23rd.
Yes.
And where's it going to be?
Right here at our Prescott Valley Police Department in the parking lot.
Oh, okay.
So one side will be the car seat check, and the cars will they'll drive in, and we'll kind of have like 2 lanes.
Mm-hmm.
And we also have techs coming up from Surprise Fire.
Nice.
So that'd be nice. Yeah, we had a good bond with them, and so they offered their help with us. And so we'll the cars will drive up. We'll check the car seats, get with the parents, and then also if your car seat is damaged or expired, we'll be able to help you out with that as well. And then the other side of the parking lot will be the bike rodeo.
Oh, that'll be awesome. Sean, what can you tell us?
This is an incredible event that they've been working on for over a year now. And it's not just the day of the event. There's a lot of coordination, a lot of work that goes into this by the command staff and the officers. We put in for this event. We actually start building these events a year in advance. So this event that we're working on right now started several months ago. In fact, last year when we applied for the grants. The Governor's Office of Highway Safety assists with these events with financial assistance and equipment. And for these grants, we have to put in for them last year to do these events this year. So it's a lot of planning and coordinating that the command staff does, and they do an exceptional job at it. And this will probably be the largest event we've ever done. And this will be, I believe, the first time where we're doing the bike rodeo and car seat event hand in hand.
Together, yeah.
And that's a lot of resources to pull together and a lot of coordination to do.
That is, and you'll have the space for it.
Yes.
You're going to have a lot, like you said, you're going to have a lot of people there.
We are. That's what
A lot
we're
of kids and cars.
hoping for.
And
This should be a good event. And even if people don't have bicycles or car seats, they're still welcome to come to the event because, again, there's lots of education, there's going to be lots of things to do, and again, it builds that relationship between the police department and the community.
Right.
And on that note, we also have bikes there for the kids to use. If the parents don't want to haul the bikes in, we have about 5 that we got different age ranges for. And so we'll have those to use to do the obstacle course as well.
Oh, that's going to be amazing. That's going to be so exciting for our kids.
Yeah.
I know Yavapai Rehabilitation has done free bike giveaways in the past. I don't know if they're doing that again this year, but this is going to be amazing for our kids in our community to do this. It's April 23rd from 12 to 3, so that gives you a nice long span. You don't have to come right at the beginning, but you can come a little bit later to kind of avoid some of that traffic. But the parking lot will be all blocked off, so they'll have plenty of room to do this, and especially for the bike safety check.
Yes.
Because the kids will have those little cones and things to go through, and it's going to be so much fun. I wish I had I don't have a bike.
Should be a lot of fun.
I do have a bike. I don't have any grandkids anymore that are that little. They're all too big. But it's Bring Your Family. It's free bike rodeo to teach children about biking skills and safety. They'll also be on site to do like you said, the car seat for any citizen that has a car seat in their car, or you said you had a few that were available if they need them?
Yeah, and those are for, if the car seat is damaged or expired. We don't want you in anything. We want you to be safe. Like I said, that's our number one goal, so we do have those available.
Now, how do you know if your car seat is expired? Does it have a tag on it or something?
It does, yeah. Then also there's a website that you can go to. Yeah, then we'll have all that information there, so you can look at any time to see if your car seat's expired or if there's a recall on it. good information to know. As a mom myself, I actually learned some things from the class too. I went and bought my daughter a new car seat the day I left the class. So yeah, so don't feel ashamed if if you didn't install the car seat right. I mean, we're just human, so we're here to help and make sure the kids stay safe.
And they're different than when I had my kids quite a few years ago. They always faced front. It didn't matter. But
Right.
now they turn them around and
Yes.
face them the other way for the safety of especially the newborns
Exactly.
and the little kids. And then I don't know what age it is that they turn them around then again.
It goes
like-
off of weight and height.
Oh, okay. It goes on
Yeah,
weight?
it's not a certain
Okay.
age. Yeah, and that's what a lot of people don't realize either. When they a lot of the time flip their kids forward facing too soon. And there's a motto: it's good, better, and best, and we want to aim for best.
Right.
And so flipping your kids around too soon may be good, but we want best. We want to
Right.
keep our kids rear facing as long as possible. That's the safest spot for them.
Wow, that's amazing. But this is on a Saturday, April 23rd, which is only 2 weeks away. So
Getting close.
bring your own bike. If you have a bike, bring it out and let them do a safety check on it for you. What better way than have somebody official check out your bike and make sure it's good.
Exactly.
And there's something good going on here. And it's presented by, tell us again, the state.
It's Prescott Valley
The
Police
governor?
Department and the Governor's Office of Highway
Governor's office.
Safety.
Nice. So they're the ones that are sponsoring this, along with Pike College, Phoenix Children's Hospital. I'm looking at all these wonderful places here. Of course, you guys, Archer's Bike. It's going to be an awesome event. Don't forget to bring your own bikes, or you have a few that you can ride just to do around the little cones and all that stuff. It'll be a fun thing for the kids to do. And the car seats. That's amazing that like I said, back in my day, they didn't have expiration dates, so I probably used mine until they were really worn out. For every kid. All three of them have the same car seat, no matter what. So bring your car seats out with your kids in them, hopefully, and that way they can tell you if your car seat's safe or not. It's Saturday, April 23rd, 11 to 3 at the Prescott Valley Police Department. You won't be able to miss it. You will see all of the events over there, and you'll see the bikes, and you'll see everything blocked off for this event. So it'll be in the parking lot, so come and enjoy the event and get a free bike check and car seat saved. Thank you, Sean and Amy, for being here with us. We're going to
Thank
take
you.
a short break. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you prevent wildfires.
Dude, I've got this. I've been camping since I was 5 years old.
But I am a camping influencer.
You know what? I'll bet you $5. Okay. Assistant Smokey, what is the best way to put out a campfire?
To put out a campfire, drown with water, stir, drown again. Then make sure the fire is out cold by feeling with the back of your hand.
Wait, really?
I'll take the $5.
We develop quality citizens who keep our core, our country, and our communities side by side on the winning side. Not for glory, but for honor. For a code that isn't written or spoken, but lived. It's what we do. It's who we are. It's the battle cry of our fighting spirit. Battles won. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
Welcome back to Community Connections, and our next guest is Raquel, Deputy Director from Heritage Park Zoological Sanctuary, and she has brought a friend with her. I don't know if you can see him or not. You probably can. He's what is he, Raquel?
This is Calvin, and he is a California king snake. So definitely a snake that we have here in Arizona, and actually a snake you want to have around because they actually can eat other snakes, particularly rattlesnakes. So this is a great snake to have in your backyard.
Okay. We're going to talk about the extravaganza First off, start coming April 17th, which is Easter Sunday.
I know. It seems like
Wow.
time is flying.
It
Easter is going to be
is.
here before you know it.
It
It's
will.
really the kickoff to our big season.
Oh, definitely.
We definitely love to have a big party. And as spring's coming and it's definitely warm enough outside, it's a great
Yes.
time to come out. We're going to have all kinds of photo spots. We're going to have an egg hunt, a zoo-wide egg hunt. And if you pay for general admission, all the activities are included, so you can hunt for your eggs. And we have a brand new kind of toddler section for smaller ones.
oh,
so
nice.
So yeah, so they can have their own private egg hunt in the Kiwanis Corner. So we're really looking forward to the event.
Oh, that's going to be great. And what time is it?
It'll be from 10 to 4, so that's going to be how long. And then pretty much in May, we'll go to our summer hours of 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Oh, okay. He's really just loving those golf balls.
He
isn't
does. This is a great
How
little
funny.
exercise board.
Yeah, you need to stay on the board, buddy.
I'll go ahead and
Okay.
These guys are great, really. So friendly. It's really nice to be able to share with others, how amazing they actually are, and to actually see them move around is kind of fun because you can see just how muscular they are. They can hang on to those golf balls and really make their way around, but they're a fun animal.
That's amazing. That's amazing. One of the many animals you have at the zoo.
Exactly. And one of the things people forget is that we are a sanctuary. So
Yes, you are.
every animal that is at the zoo has a story. They're usually there for some reason. Arizona Gives is this week, and all the proceeds from donations, and we're trying to raise about $3,000 this year, is to help support wildlife that need help.
Yeah.
And that's what we do. We do triage, we do rescue, and then those animals that need a permanent home, we like to be able to provide if we can.
Oh, definitely. I know you have a lot of other things going on. What is after the extravaganza?
We do. I just want to remind everybody, Zoo Camp is going to be here before you know
definitely.
it. Summer Zoo Camp, really popular. We have limited spaces. We normally have about 40 kids a week, and that'll begin
Wow.
June 6th, and it's 7 weeks of camp.
June 6th.
And it's already open. Registration's already open, and it's a great time to go online and make your reservations now because it's going to fill up very quickly. And as a bonus, you can actually take it as a child tax credit for childcare.
I didn't know that.
Exactly. So it's even better.
Wow.
So yeah. Plus you get to support a great institution. So
Oh,
it's a
definitely.
fun time to come out, play in the summer, and then learn a lot about wildlife at the same time. And we're right next to Willow Lake, so it makes it even
Right
better.
there, very close, right in town, but very close to everything else. So that's wonderful. And I know you have other things going on too. You wanna
We
hit
do.
on-
Pretty soon it's going to be one of our newest fundraisers. We started it last year, was After Dark at the park, and it's really turned out to be a really fun event. You can purchase a ticket. It's going to be Saturday, May 21st, and those are going to start going on sale this week. I'm going to go ahead and grab Calvin from you. He's definitely
He
likes to
tends
explore.
like me, doesn't he? He's coming right at me. He knows I don't like snakes.
He wants to explore. There he goes. But yeah, After Dark's really fun. Live music, food trucks. It's a great time to see the zoo at night, and it's adult only. So the ticket includes
Nice.
2 beverages for each individual ticket. We have a couple's ticket, and that'll be Saturday, May 21st. It'll be a fun fundraiser, and really just a great time to walk around the park. It's so beautiful in that time of
is.
year, and just walk around and sip and stroll, we're saying.
You guys have done mixers for us out there in June or so. And when it starts cooling off, the animals start coming out, especially at night when the moon is out. It's so pretty to walk.
It really is.
Don't really need a flashlight, but we always took a flashlight with our grandkids just to be on the safe side. But it was so fun. And the animals, like I said, the animals come out a lot more than.
It really is a fun time to come out. Our Zoo by Moonlight's always really popular. We have it once a month. And what we really enjoy is just exactly what you're saying. It's a great time to see the animals. They're so curious. We have a lot of nocturnal animals, and it's a different time of day. So the animals are like, "Hey, why are there people here?"
Yeah.
They're way more curious to see what's going on. So it's a fun event to come out to. Something that we have kind of all through, all the way starting in, I think, in May through October. So it'll be fun.
Wow.
Yeah, Zoo by Moonlight's always a big thrill.
I love to see that. When I see that advertised, like, okay, it's time to go see the animals come out. Because the bears, when they hibernate during the day, they come out at night. And everybody else, it seems like, come out a little bit more at nighttime.
Well, and
It's
if it gets
cooler.
really warm, yeah, the animals like, those twilight hours, the early morning or kind of in the twilight. And in fact, we have lots of programs starting that are going to be in those hours, such as Sip and Paint or Breakfast with the Animals. There's so many things that we're doing this year. Our calendar's chock full.
That's great. You've done a great job on getting all these events put together. And I know you've been there several years now, haven't you?
Almost 3.5 years now. It's been really fun. It's a great zoo, and I'm always surprised when people say, "I didn't know there was a zoo in Prescott."
I know. I hear that too. It's like, seriously, you didn't know there's a zoo? There is.
Exactly.
And
We're
it's an
open.
amazing zoo.
It is, and we're open every single day of the year. So we're always available, and come out and enjoy and see what we've been doing and what we're up to. Lots of new things happening.
Well, I want to hit on the extravaganza one more time before we close. Sunday, April 17th from 10 to 4. Special Easter treats for the animals, fun spot photos, prizes, and experts who complete the zoo-wide egg hunt. So come out. I see the Kiwanis is doing the children 5 and under from 11 a.m. 1 a.m. 3, so there'll be special treats for them too, because the little kids always get left out with the bigger kids run over and get all their eggs.
Exactly. So this will be a little bit more fun for them, a little bit
will.
private, a little bit in a safer spot for them to kind of roam free and find their own little treats.
Not get run over by everybody else. Activities are included with your paid admission to the zoo. So come on out April 17th from 10 to 4 and enjoy the zoo extravaganza, finding eggs and watching the animals do their eggs.
What's better?
What's better? Thank you so much, Raquel, for being with us today. We appreciate you bringing Calvin with you. Thank you. We'll be back next week.